Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grinanti Bhurida Janaha. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, when my father chanted the name of Raghuvir, his chest would turn crimson. This also happened to me. When I saw the cows at Vrindavan returning from pasture, I was transported into divine mood and my body became red. How the bhavanas, intense feelings, emotions, effect on the body. When Sri Ramakrishna's father would chant the name of God, the chest would turn reddish in color. Suppose I slap on my chest or my body somewhere, you can see it becoming red. The blood is gushing there where I have hit. Similarly, the flow of longing, with great longing, is chanting the name of God. Irresistible love, irresistible longing. The whole blood would rush to the heart, chest. You want to see God there. Whole energies are focused there. Heart is a splendid place for meditation, Sri Ramakrishna used to say. Now, it is a place where Jivatman and Paramatman stay together. Heart. When a drop of water becomes ice, so is the formation of a jiva in the absolute existence. Nothing exists. A homogeneous ocean of bliss alone, Ananda Sagara. In this one drop becomes ice. Suppose imagine that water of bliss, the ocean of bliss to be water of ocean water, a ocean full of water, a huge ocean, endless ocean. Water alone is there, nothing else is there. No duality, nothing. In that one drop becomes ice, immediately that it was one. Suddenly that one crystal of water, that is, it is become ice and it is totally distinct and separate from the rest of the ocean. Vast, endless ocean. In that one droplet has become ice and it finds itself separate from the rest. How that same water in another state, it is appearing. In ice, There is nothing else except water. But that ice thinks itself, oh, I was a huge ocean. I have become that small, insignificant existence. Look at the vast ocean. How I became like this. The moment it accepts, it has become a ice piece separate from the rest. It immediately enters into the realm of relative existence, the universe, where there is duality, where there is form, qualities, movement, nama, rupa, guna, karma. In that realm of time and space it appears. It has come into time and space just because it accepted, I have become. Suppose that droplet which has become ice thinks of itself, oh, I have become ice, I am nothing but water only. Immediately it dissolves. I am that understanding, immediately dissolves into the absolute existence, into the ocean, and becomes one with the ocean. If it accepts, now how does it happen? When the ice was forming, a droplet was forming, where is its ocean of consciousness? Chaitanya Sagara. In that consciousness, it was self-conscious or conscious of the ocean. The moment if it's self-consciousness, it is separating. If it is universal consciousness, it's conscious of the ocean, it dissolves. Because it is infinite, there cannot be duality. Now this, when it is separating as consciousness, was it it accepted and separated. Otherwise, it would not, one ocean, whether I am ice or water or steam, it doesn't matter. I am after all water alone. That understanding doesn't come. Now, if it is after formation, where is its look? Into itself or into the external? The moment it comes, it accepts, it comes into the universe, that is, in realm of time and space it appears. And while appearing in the universe, just because it accepted, it immediately appears in time, within the realm of time and space. Now, when it is appearing, where is its look? Towards itself or towards the world? If it is self-aware, I have become limited, I have become small, but its look is within itself. I have become small to itself. Then it is Shivamsha. Suppose it is looking outside, where I have come? Where have I come? Why did I come here? Why did I come? Why? Where is it? Where am I? Is looking outside. It is Vishnu Amsha. Look is out. Look is within. Shivamsha. He is on the threshold, half aware of the external, half aware of the internal. Then it is Devi Amsha. It has looked towards both, inward and outward. This formation, this has to go, because its look, when it entered into the realm of time and space, was inward. It has to take the Jnana Patha. The path by which he is going to realize God is within itself. It acquires, who am I? Who am I? Then, if it is look is outside, how can I transcend my limitations and go beyond. I am in a prison house as if. Then it has to surrender. It has to go by the path of bhakti, which matures into pure love, transcendental love. Here, jnana enters into the transcendental realm through jnana. I am Brahman. So, in Bhakti Yoga, I offer myself to be one with God. In Jnana Yoga, I identify myself with the source of the universe, my own source. I want to go back. So here, how the differentiation, yoga, this uniting ourselves with the rest of the existence is yoga. Now that he was fully means is a bhakta with a kind of jnana. I have to reach him, I have to acquire him. Who? The God who pervades everything and exists. So, God who has become this universe, God who is dwelling within me, God who is pervading all this and governing. I want him. I want him. That longing, with now you see, the heart is the place where this God principle, because it is Chaitanya, what came into this universe of time and space bound universe is Chaitanya, consciousness. A drop of Ananda, Sachidananda, from the ocean of divinity. It is individualized divinity. Now, this divinity which is there, it has taken the form. The moment it enters into time and space, it finds itself helpless. It wants to acquire that Sat Chit Ananda. It wants peace. It wants happiness. It wants freedom. It wants to go back into the ocean and be ocean again. This, it wants to expand. It wants to enjoy. It wants to serve. These three, it wants to acquire freedom, peace, and bliss. When it is seeking it, what does it do? Slowly, because it is in the realm of time and space, it has external jnana. It is not Atma Jnana. So it stretches itself. It wants to see where is that Ananda which it has missed. Where is that freedom which it has missed. Where is that peace which it has missed. It's searching. Slowly it develops. There is, in Chaitanya there is Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti. This Ichcha Shakti, I want to, that same ocean, that Ichcha Shakti projects Sukshma Sharira. Jnana Shakti, it knows only external world. The moment, Prakriti, Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanastanaha. Mamaivamsho. Krishna is telling, my spark is what exists in this universe as life, jiva, individual existence. So my spark, this spark, Mamaivamsho Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanasana, Manashashta Nindriyani Prakriti Sthani Karshati. Because it has that desire to go back into the same state of eternal bliss. So it catches hold of whatever is available, just like a man falls into the water, whatever is there, even grass it catches. Try to hold what to hold on. Here it holds on. So manashashtan indriyani. Mind with the five senses. The moment it catches the mind with five senses, it sees the external world. It has already forgotten the internal world. In the external world, it starts searching, where is happiness? Where is happiness? He sees one object, it wants to capture. He sees some food, it wants to capture and see. I've got happiness. And this, the moment it starts acting, the karmendriyas project out from the jnanendriya. Jnanendriya and intellect and mind alone was there. Now the karmendriyas project out. It wants to hold the object and get that ananda. The karmendriyas project, it catches food. It catches that object. Whatever object it sees, it thinks it will give him that, Sachidananda Ananda. So the moment it touches anything in this world, karma begins. It enters into karmic cycle. First there was no karma, which caused the new birth. It is first birth, there was no karma. But the consciousness which formed the jiva as Ichcha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Ichcha Shakti to go back to the source. But in the realm of time and space, it sees the objective world and wants to get that joy. Where it is not. Any object thinking that it will give me ananda, sukha, the moment it catches, it will catch you. You cannot release again and go away. But constant source of bothering, suffering and bondage. Suffering and bondage. It cannot escape anymore. It is in the prison house. So this karmic cycle begins. Then slowly the senses become weak. Mind becomes weak. Body becomes weak. It falls off. The desires continue till some external force, a saint's words, a scripture's knowledge, or something, a guru enters life and says, where are you running, my child? Wherever you are running, it is only you are catching dukkha and thinking it's sukha. In no time it will start giving you pain. Leave that. It is fire you are catching. It is going to burn you. Leave it. Real Ananda is here. Look. He gives the ideal. God. You choose what type of God you want. You want God as Avatara. You want God as the Lord of universe. You want God as your inner sattva which is there within you. What way you want to? You want to transcend the nature and go back to the source. You want to have that understanding of that. It's open. Then his own innate nature slowly starts expanding. The divinity starts manifesting from within. So he expands to the absolute divinity. Now, in this process, we see Sri Ramakrishna's father, that longing to go back. That heart is the place where the consciousness, all things move back. Suppose when I am sleeping, my senses, mind, intellect, all go to the source. When I sleep, senses go back, mind goes back, heart is the home of all this, and again manifest when you wake up. There, deep within, is the spiritual existence, the source, the inner door, the 10th door of this body opens from within into the absolute. So that longing, when his longing is there, with love, deep love, irresistible longing, whole blood rushes to the skin level of the chest, and chest becomes crimson red. So Thakur is telling, my father, when he used to take the name of God, repeat the name of God, his chest is to become red. Same thing he experiences. When he divine mood, my body became red in Vrindavan. Very strong was the faith of the people in those days. One hears that God is to dance, then taking the form of Kali, while the devotee clapped his hands, keeping time. According to rhythm, we go on clapping. One hears how the faith in God starts dancing. Very strong was the faith of the people in those days. One hears that God is to dance then, taking the form of Kali, while the devotee clapped his hands, keeping time. He is in ecstatic state of love, and he's clapping, and God is dancing. A hut yogi was staying in the hut at Panchavati. Ramprasanna, the son of Krishna Kishore of Aryadaha, and several other men had become his devotees. The yogi needed 25 rupees a month for his milk and opium. So Ramprasanna had requested Sri Ramakrishna to speak to his devotees about the yogi and get some money. The master said to several devotees, a hut yogi has come to Panchavati, go and visit him. See what sort of man he is. A young man of 27 or 28, known as Thakur Dada, entered the room with a few friends and saluted the master. He lived at Baranagar and was the son of a Brahmin Pandit. He was practicing the Kathakata, that is, the recital of stories, what we call Haridas in the South India. They do the Harikatha. In Bengal it is called Kathak Thakur. His father, Brahmin Pandit, he was practicing Kathakatha in order to earn money to meet the family's expenses. At one time, he had been seized with the spirit of renunciation and had gone away from his family. Even now, he practiced spiritual discipline at home. This is a narration. He has entered, young man of 27 has entered. Thakur Dada. His father was that. Before that, the Hati Yogi, who wanted 25 rupees a month. Imagine Thakur's time, 25 rupees is a huge amount. A quintal of rice would have costed less than a rupee in those days. And imagine 25 rupees is a huge amount which he wanted for milk, and Thakur asked some of his devotees to go and see him and go and visit him, see what sort of man he is. Because at all times, in the guise of sadhus, people will be moving about. Some are genuine, some are ingenuine. They just put on the dress so that people accept them and honor them, and whatever they need they get. You can see in Purana, Ravana goes to Sita in the dress of a sadhu, sannyasi. Shankaracharya, recent years of our history. Ravana is Purana. Here we see Shankaracharya telling, seeing the people, nature, udara nimittam bahukrita vesham. For the sake of stomach, for food and cloth, they are putting on various dresses. So, at all times, they are there. Sri Ramakrishna is telling, go and see. Because genuine sadhu can immediately be identified, and true spirituality is universally accepted. Nobody can deny. So, is he a true sannyasi, a true sadhaka, a true aspirant aspiring for God? You can help him. That option Sri Ramakrishna gives, because information is coming from outside, and a devotee of Sri Ramakrishna is requesting to Sri Ramakrishna, the Lord of the universe, to make arrangements for a sadhu who has come and living. Because many types of sadhus, they will have their own way of living. I saw in Madhya Pradesh, a sadhu whole life he has been taking only milk. Another sadhu I saw, he is just only wheat flour. He doesn't cook or anything. He puts in water and keeps the previous night, and then mixes it in the morning, puts in water and keeps. Next day, he takes it once a day. That's all his food. There's no cooking, nothing. Just soak wheat flour and eat. So they are all genuine sadhus striving for God realization. Like that, if it is so, we can serve him whatever he needs. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.